someone want to hold my... Trust it with you, Jack.
Yeah.
Why would you trust it?
Marriage registration.
Are we ready?
In front of the mic, okay? Something like that. And okay. Yeah. Even yes, but for the people at home, not.
Oh, Luke.
Lee, is Nikki's mum's name Colette?
What?
Nikki's mum.
Yes.
Her name
Colette?
is.
Collect.
Mr.
Alan Bird.
Lee.
Yes.
This song Nikki wants me to play when she's walking out, it's 6 minutes long. So when she gets to the top, I pause it or what? Should I leave it play?
You are the master of ceremonies, Miles.
I don't know.
You are. Okay, so.
You judge when she's up and has all.
That's what I'm saying. You're the
Give her a
MC.
little time at the top and then just.
Yeah.
Miles, it's the music, is it?
Yeah.
It is a long walk.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
But not take her 6.
Sure, I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't go wrong. That's the main thing. It's all perfect.
Yeah.
So, I'm not quite sure how we are on the time. I think we'll only be a few more minutes, but you might want to take a moment to just check your mobiles are turned off. Or, you know, yeah, silence them or whichever is.
Yeah, remember if mine rings, just throw it that way.
That's another reason I don't like Huawei phones. I'm not even sure if
Yeah, take every opportunity.
Oh, yeah. Select them at every
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, I can always do.
No. I think I had it 2 weeks and it roots. I actually threw it in the
Fancy new white shoes?
onto the sofa.
Touch a Game of Thrones off the tree.
Brand new phone.
Touch a Game of Thrones off the tree.
It's
I
just.
heard we were playing croquet this afternoon. Apparently we're playing croquet this afternoon. We're going very fancy.
We're allowed to cricket bat down and stuff. The girls were out practicing cricket this morning.
Are they? Ah, fair play.
All very Protestant.
Oh yeah. What the? I'm good. I'm good, yes. I'm good and improving, getting better. That's why she's marrying me.
You're holding it together because this is a test. It's quite a while to keep holding it together from.
I put her
all-
through her paces often enough.
Yeah, she scored the big one now.
So there's any notice that sound of burning rubber was in real estate in the car park.
No,
Uncle Dennis.
yeah. Danny boy. Hey.
That's lovely. Just as Duncan, which is other brother.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Really is perfect.
Any more of those, Rennie? Yeah, no, yeah, it's all right. Be all right.
We could probably
No, I'll be all right. You got a second stomach?
Yeah, somebody wants some.
Lee.
The front row, we want one to the finer detail.
Well,
Just pass it forward and not ask any questions.
Oh, magic.
Ross Brown.
I've been in there.
5. We're good? Oh yeah, perfect.
Oh, who? What? Fashionably so.
1 o'clock Icelandic time.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock Central European time.
That's why it says Icelandic time.
Stop picking on me, Dan. Give me a wee break.
How much goes in there behind us?
Or behind her. They're an hour ahead. An hour ahead.
Which? They're an hour ahead.
Central European.
Yeah. I know what you're thinking. I'm not going to bore you with the facts. Actually, all right then. Well,
Oh, sorry.
it all started back. It all goes back to Hitler.
Oh,
Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah.
How are you?
He wanted a unified time.
Good.
between,
Thank you.
uh,
You too.
Paris and
Thank you very
Berlin.
much.
So,
Everyone be good.
Need to see what the light is like.
Yeah. Oh, here's Mammy at the bride.
Need to see what the light is like.
Perfect. Michelle, did you say yeah? Yes. Oh, it's Colette.
Hi, sweetheart.
Oh,
Good to
How are
have
you?
a son-in-law.
Great to see you, Franny.
Isn't it wonderful? I'm so pleased. It's so lovely to see you. So do you, sweetheart. So do you. Now,
Fantastic. The main beams are here.
knees. Yeah. Much better.
Colette. I'm Karen. I'm the celebrant today.
Pardon?
I'm the celebrant today.
Are you?
Lovely to meet you.
It's lovely to meet you.
Keep nice and warm because it's a little bit of a chill in the air under the tree. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, Miles, you're up. She's about to arrive. You stay where you are. Okay, everybody, I think we're all standing already anyway.
Just, I just need to make sure. Colette.
You don't peep round me.
Don't worry.
Marius, I'm on now, am I? Yeah, okay. Wonderful. So. Deep breaths, this is it now.
Need a keg.
Miles. Oh, listen, come on. too.
I'm not allowed to look, am I not?
Not just yet.
Not just yet. I'll take my cue from you, Karen.
I am now about to adopt you. You are now my daughter number 4.
Eyes forward now.
Ja, dat is appel.
Yeah.
Ja.
Yep.
Perfect.
It's looking great. Thank you, Dermo.
Might have to replay.
Fantastic. This is amazing.
Shake your hands, give you a kiss as well. God bless.
And now the lady, you're up here.
Oh, thank you, yeah.
Well,
Am I, oh, okay. Yeah. And breathe.
And breathe. Yes, yes, yes.
this is
So everybody, feel free to take your seats if you'd like. Ah, what a beautiful entrance.
Can't wait to see it myself on the videos.
Yes. And I think what's really, really important is that this is your ceremony now, Nikki and Lee, under these stunning, stunning canopy of branches and trees and ancientness. And that everybody here is so, so welcome to this gorgeous ceremony for Nikki and for Lee as they prepare to pledge their love and commitment to one another in marriage from this day forward. And we love that, Nikki, you turn things on their head today and let Lee wait for a little while. Because as he said, Nikki is always, always, always completely punctual. And he's the one that thinks time is elastic and totally bendable and all of these things. But it was so beautiful. I think everybody really enjoyed even just being here, being present in this space and soaking it up and feeling the togetherness build. And your bridesmaids did a stunning job of walking up this very natural aisle, yeah. Which is a little bit lovely and, I won't say unsteady, but a soft, soft blanket to walk up through. And Nikki, your entrance was simply stunning.
Yes.
Miles, phenomenal job on the music, because we did need all 6 minutes in the end of that beautiful piece. But I think all of that, it's really important now to actually allow ourselves to arrive. The waiting is over, the preparation is over, all of the unknowns are over, because for Nikki and Lee, there was so much in all of the preparation for this ceremony of, you know, times and dates and what's going to happen, and here we all are.
Absolutely.
And Colette,
Yeah.
Nikki missed Colette's entrance, but it was beautiful. It was actually a full bridal entrance as well. And so, so great and perfect to have you here and everybody here,
Yes.
and looking so well and so stunning
Thank you
and so
much.
cozy, because
You're very kind.
oh, And the kindness is glowing out of you too. And I think, isn't it just so full of love, this space? And this is all created by you two. All of the love in this space is created by Nikki and Lee, and of course their parents, who created them in the first place, and all of those generations who've gone before, because without all of those generations of everybody who's gone before, you two wouldn't be the two unique and beautiful individuals who've met each other and have fallen in love with each other and have decided that from this day forward you're going to move together through your lives as husband and wife to one another.
Absolutely.
And you know, especially under these trees, when we chatted about were we going to be under these trees or not, and I think it was kind of obvious that you both really wanted to be here in this gorgeous canopy. Lee mentioned about being from Three Oaks and the oaks being so symbolic, but also oaks in every way are so symbolic of everything to do with longevity and steadiness and wisdom and that really sacred ancient space. And the branches even, when we look up, are so symbolic. They're so thick and heavy and sturdy, and yet they stretch and seem to manage to create this extensive canopy of protection over us here. And there, when we chatted about the wedding, there is an American Indigenous poet called Linda Hogan, and she has a line in one of her poems where she says, "Walking, I'm listening to a deeper way." Do you hear that?
Yeah, the sound of the leaves.
She says, "Walking, I'm listening to a deeper way. Suddenly all the ancestors are behind me. Be still, they say, watch and listen, because you are the result of the love of thousands." I think that beautiful line, it is, it's very moving, but it captures all of what we're doing today. No. And I have tissues here. You want tissues? An oak tree and a tissues, the essentials. But it captures all of the essence of why we're gathered here today for this wedding ceremony. We're surrounded by these beautiful future generations of little kiddies and older, I won't say kiddies, older children and teenagers, and you two pledging your lives together in love and marriage. And we feel all of the generations, parents, but also grandparents and great-grandparents and everybody surrounding us here in this gorgeous space today. So if we were indoors, we might have lit a candle here to honour that, but we don't need a candle, you know. Yeah. We can really hold that in our hearts and feel it. So, with all of that love now honoured and acknowledged and held, I'm going to invite Fanula, Sarah, Maria and Kate to come forward and read for us. And I'm going to invite you to come to the microphone here. Oh, and I didn't mention the big, huge hello to everybody joining us on the live stream.
Oh, yes.
Hello!
But we know that if you could, you would be with us in different circumstances. So we really, really hold you in this space in our hearts. Big yes.
Style.
I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. I love you not only for what you have made of yourself, but for what you are making of me.
Oh.
I love you for the part of me that you bring out. I love you for putting your hand into my heaped up heart and passing over all the foolish, weak things that you can't help dimly see in there, and for drawing out into the light all the beautiful belongings that no one else had looked quite far enough to find.
I love you because you are helping me to make of the lumber of my life not a tavern but a temple, out of the works of my everyday not a reproach but a song.
I love you because you have done more than any creed could have done to make me good, and more than any fate could have done to make me happy. You have done it without a touch, without a word, without a sign. You have done it by being yourself. Perhaps that is what being in love means, after all.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
I think that beautiful piece is such a lovely honouring and recognition of what love and marriage mean to Nikki and Lee. And the very, very essence of it is that it's all about how they love each other because of who they are, for the simple and beautiful purpose of exactly who they are. And one of the beautiful things about being a guest at a wedding ceremony and being family to the couple pledging their love to one another is that you get to see a little insight into, I mean, everybody here knows Nikki and knows Lee in their lives as individuals and to a certain extent in their life as a couple. But through this ceremony, you get to really see a deeper insight into their thoughts and feelings on love and marriage and what's really important to them. And that kind of intimate insight is so precious and such a gift and such a lovely part of how when you two move together from here today as husband and wife to one another, everybody here will still be your inner circle of your nearest and your dearest. And these will all be the people who will support you in your married lives together, in the tough times, in the joyful times. They'll dance with you, they'll laugh with you, they'll cry with you, they'll sing with you, they're going to party with you starting from today. Yeah. But these are the people that will have your backs in your lives, and all of the people that are joining us online as well. So even just to take a moment to actually take that all in, these beautiful faces who are beaming love back at you two on your wedding day. And that brings us towards the core of the ceremony, which is the joining of hands and the exchange of vows and rings. But that core of the ceremony is the part where we cross the symbolic threshold, where you two cross the symbolic threshold in this very, very ancient human tradition, where by their own love and by their own choice, two people choose one another, for better or for worse, richer or poorer, and all those beautiful things. And they pledge to always stand beside one another in love and commitment and support as you move through whatever comes. So I'm going to begin with, this is the legal part.
Yep.
And we get the legal part out of the way. So I will start with you, Nikki.
Yep.
And this is just the part that states that you do come here with the intention of marrying Lee and that you know of no impediment to that marriage. So the answer is I do.
I do.
But I'll ask you actually in the more formal way. So do you, Nikki, come here today with the intention of being married to Lee?
I do.
And do you hereby state that you know of no impediment or any reason that might prevent your marriage to Lee? And you're going to want to say I don't, but say I do.
I do. Yeah, definitely.
It's a terrible double negative.
Yeah.
Now, Lee, think about it.
Yeah, no, okay. I think I've got this.
Yeah. He stayed, he didn't bolt.
Yeah.
Lee, do you come here today with the intention of being married to Nikki?
I do.
And do you hereby state that you know of no impediment of kindred or affinity or any other lawful reason that might prevent your marriage to Nikki?
I do.
Brilliant. Phew.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to invite you actually each to stand.
Yeah.
Because as oh, where's me? Where is my hand fasting ribbon gone? I must have did a blow away. This is magic. Hold on. Well, luckily enough, I have a spare, an air and a spare. Here we go.
Here you go round there, Lee.
Or maybe it just blew off. Anyway, you mind your train?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as part of their wedding ceremony, Nikki and Lee, they will be pledging their vows and exchanging their rings in a moment. But to further symbolise their marriage and their union, they have decided to have a hand fasting ceremony. And the hand fasting ceremony is a very, very ancient Celtic tradition from the time of Brehon law, where it symbolises the full freedom and choice with which each party to the couple gives their hand to the other in marriage. So you have a choice here, and if you would like and you're ready to marry one another, you can put your hand out and take each other's hands. Gorgeous. And the tradition of this was that it would be initially done for 1 year and 1 day, then 3 years and 3 days, then 7 years and 7 days. And if at the end of that time the couple still liked the look of each other and wanted to be married, they would be considered married for life. But today, Nikki and Lee are using this hand fasting ceremony to symbolise the end of their engagement period, and this hand fasting will mark the beginning of their full commitment to one another in love and in marriage. So I'm going to bind their hands together in a moment, and then they'll pledge their vows to one another. But before we do so, we're going to have just a small reflection on the hands. Yep. So I will tie this around you both. And this is the origin of the phrase to tie the knot. Tie this knot. Yep, I might not go the full way.
Can't run away now, Lee.
Yeah.
No.
Nice and tight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, Nikki and Lee now have their hands bound together. So everybody else, if you're sitting beside your own beloved, or whoever you're sitting beside, you might like to take their hand for a moment. This is where it becomes important to choose your seats wisely.
Dennis and Dermot looking well there again.
Yeah.
So hopefully in a moment everybody is reasonably happy with the hand that they're holding, and bearing in mind that the night is young. That's a framer, that has to go in your house. But we're going to invite you now, Nikki and Lee in particular, to bring your attention to the hand that you're holding. Because, Nikki and Lee, these are the hands of your best friend that are holding yours, firm and strong and full of love for you on your wedding day. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as you build your lives together. These are the hands that will wipe the tears from your eyes countless times, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will hug you and hold you in helpless laughter during all the fun times you'll have together. And these are the hands that even when they're old and wrinkled and grey will still be reaching for yours, still giving you that same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. Oh. So now, with your hands still bound to one another, I'm going to invite you to pledge your vows to one another, to each other. I'll say them quietly and you can repeat after me.
Okay.
And Lee, I'll start with you. Is that okay? So, Lee, do you take Nikki to be your wife?
I do.
Actually, I said that wrong, I'll call it. To have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish all the days of your lives and beyond?
I do.
Beautiful. Nikki, do you take Lee to be your husband?
I do.
To have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness, in health, to love and to cherish all the days of your lives and beyond?
I do.
Beautiful. Now I'm going to unbind your hands. Oops. And we will exchange the rings, because you need a free hand for this bit. Now.
You got them?
Oh, you'll get all the stories now, Nikki, after this.
I'm sure there's a few that I've missed, yeah.
We won't hang them out to dry just yet. We'll make sure we get the paperwork signed first. Now. Brilliant. Okay. So. Hold on there. So, I think everybody here is very familiar with the tradition of the exchange of the wedding rings. These two beautiful pieces are what Nikki and Lee will wear on their hands from this day forward as a beautiful reminder of their spouse and who they married and why they married them. And I'm going to go around the other side of the table, but I'm going to get you to, this is the repeat after me part, my apologies.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, wind, slow down a little bit. Yeah, oops. So, okay, this time now, Lee, take that ring, this beautiful piece. You'll have a look at these afterwards now on the hand, and place it on Nikki's finger up to the knuckle.
Right.
Yeah. And say, Nikki, with this ring, I give you my heart.
Nikki, with this ring, I give you my heart.
I promise that from this day forward,
I promise that from this day forward,
you will not walk alone.
you will not walk alone.
My arms will be your shelter,
My arms will be your shelter,
and my heart will be your home.
and my heart will be your home.
Gorgeous. And slide it on.
Go.
Yeah.
There we go.
And now,
yeah.
sorry, Nikki, you take that and place it on Lee's
your left hand.
hand up to the knuckle.
Is that your left hand? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And say, Lee, with this ring, I give you my heart.
Lee, with this ring, I give you my heart.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
you will not walk alone.
you will never walk alone.
My arms will be your shelter,
My arms will be your shelter,
and my heart will be your home.
and my heart will be your home.
Beautiful. And slide it on. Woo! So we're getting there. So we're going to take a moment and sign the register and have one more poem towards the end. But before we do so, I don't want to keep anybody hanging around any longer because I think we're all dying for the first kiss. So, family and friends, Nikki and Lee have come here today with the intention of being married to one another. And this has been symbolised by the joining of hands and the exchange of vows and rings. So it now gives me huge pleasure to pronounce you wife and husband and wife. And you. So Miles, I think we're going to have some music, are we?
Yeah.
And we're just going to take a couple of minutes. Our witnesses will come forward.
Yeah.
And we'll sign this paperwork. Oh,
Thank you, Karen.
oh my God.
That was fantastic.
We're not quite finished yet.
Yeah.
We'll come around
But
now.
you're knocking it out of the park, don't worry.
So far, so good. So, now this is our bit. Oh my God, this is just the loveliest. So, what we need here is, who's our witnesses?
Jenny and Dennis.
Yes, Jenny and
Danny
Dennis.
boy.
Brilliant.
Getting it quick.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Thank you, bro.
Hold on one more.
you need to clone your camera, Owen.
And you
So-
sister-in-law?
Oh. Okay. Now wait, we
Thank
get
you,
your.
Jermo.
So
Yeah.
first person is Lee.
Sister.
Love you.
I love you too, Jen.
Yeah, we have a small matter signing here, Lee. Do you-
Put my,
This
put
bit
my
here.
name on the dotted line.
Put your name on the dotted line. That's it.
Same.
Now, Nikki, this is you here.
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
They were pretending. They're pretending, you know yourself.
She's going so fast.
That's it. I'm like, hold on, the camera can't go so fast.
Now, witness one is Dennis.
Danny
Right here.
boy.
Yeah.
Get in there.
Oh, there's one other thing. Sorry, I need you to initial the top here. Actually, when you're done. Will you pop an initial here, Dennis?
Yep.
And Nikki Lee, I need you both to initial that as well.
I need the initials as well, do I?
Yeah, would you pop an initial? It's just to say that the nominating body for me has
Yeah.
changed. That bit. And sorry, I
Me
thought
as
you-
well, yeah.
And then
Jen.
our second witness, brilliant, Jen.
Sign as well.
Just a signature there and an initial here, if you don't mind.
Perfect. Can I say Jenny or Jennifer?
What does it
What's
say
your
here?
signature?
Yeah, which is your
Jennifer.
Jennifer, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure they don't analyse it that much,
Your
but
signature can be in it.
I think I can actually. Not? Yeah. The scroll.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Magic.
Now, do you want a photo with everybody there? Or?
Everybody there, 4 of you.
Sorry if my handbag is in the way. God.
The table, so I can go that way.
Yeah.
Oh, let me get rid of this.
Lovely.
Hold on. Now, like, just get rid of this, make it look a little bit tidier
Can't
for you.
stand here for too long because we're
that's
same
okay.
thing, yeah.
Take a shot then.
Yeah.
God, Lee, how are you so tall?
That's great. You seem to have shrank, Dennis.
Yeah.
Oh, now you can sit yourselves back down again and relax.
Great choice, well done. I'm so proud of you. Good
Man, sweetheart.
We just have Sam now, isn't it?
Another sister-in-law.
Brilliant.
Oh, well done.
Wonderful.
And again, Jen.
Now, wait, hold on. We'll, your man is just overflowing with love. We'll let him. There isn't even walls to bounce off, but he's bouncing off them with excitement. Thank you, Miles. Brilliant. So, I think the party is really bubbling and getting ready to start. But before we go there, Sam is going to come forward and read a poem for us to bring us to a close. Another beautiful piece. In your own time, Sam. Come on.
An excerpt from The Amber Spyglass by Philip Pullman.
Can we get that microphone a bit louder or?
I think it's just
for
for the
the live
video.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Right, sorry.
From your boots.
Yeah.
I will love you forever, whatever happens, till I die and after I die. When I find my way out of the land of the dead, I'll drift about forever, all my atoms till I find you again. I'll be looking for you every moment, every single moment. And when we do find each other again, we'll cling together so tight that nothing and no one will ever tear us apart. Every atom of me and every atom of you. We'll live in birds and flowers and dragonflies and pine trees and in clouds and in those little specks of light you see floating in sunbeams. And when they use our atoms to make new lives, they won't be able to take one. They'll have to take two. One of you and one of me.
Aww, thank you, Sam. And again, what an absolutely stunning piece for the space that we're in. It's just so perfect. So what we have done here today, and what Nikki and Lee have done here today, is created this beautiful, magical transformation where they both came into this space as individuals and they're leaving from here as one, as a family that they've created by their own choice, and as husband and wives to one another for the rest of their days, no matter what, because it's all done and dusted here now. And that aside, the universe has said yes.
I think he's all right.
He's not the worst. So all that's left for me to do is to thank everybody most sincerely for all your love and joy and your beaming smiles and participation in the ceremony. To thank Nikki and Lee for creating this beautiful space and for having me and for having all of us. And to wish you both all the very best of love and luck and joy and happiness in your married lives together. And everybody here to wish you all the best of the most possible amazing parties today. And I know you're going to have it because the joy and excitement is here already. So when you're ready, if you can, I'm going to invite you to stand. If you can. And Miles is going to play some more music, I think, the last piece. And when the music comes on, he's doing it. You're doing a blinder there, Miles. You're brilliant. When the music starts, we're going to clap and cheer and raise the roof and get ready for the party of the century for Nikki and There we go. Out you go. Another clap and cheer. Woo! Let's get And then your bridesmaids next. Okay, bridesmaids, up you go. Yeah, you pair up. Oh. He's got two arms, he's grand. You want to do one on each arm? Are you okay taking up the rear?
Oh, sorry, yes, okay.
Thank you so much. It was lovely.
Thank you so much for saying.
I was never at it.
Really brilliant. Oh, well, thank you. And that means so much to me.
So meaningful.
Oh, and you've been beaming your beautiful smile the whole way up. It adds so much to this space, so thank you. And you mind yourself. You too. Absolute pleasure. My face is, I can't stop. Oh, look, this is your piece now. I can't stop smiling.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
You mind
Wow,
yourself
you
and have a
look
beautiful day.
Oh.
Okay, I need to get off this
The gravel.
ground.
Yeah.
For a sec.
Thank you, well done.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, God.
Hang on.
Oh. Thanks a million. Oh, look at the beautiful little outfit. Oh, my God. Are these two twins? Hey, you babas.
Okay.
Are they little twins?
Yeah.
Oh.
2 sets of twins.
2 sets of twins?
Yeah. 8 weeks apart. 2 sets.
In the same side of the family?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gas. And are the other twins boy, girl?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, that is so cute. Shady Max of 4 within 8 weeks.
Yeah, water would be
That's
great.
hilarious. And were there other twins in the family?
No.
Oh, that is really funny. I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was a bit to take in at the time. But see you later. Bye bye bye.